I'm going to be making candles today, and I thought I'd just give you a quick run over of what I do and how I make them. It's not expansive, it's just a quick look at what I do. So these are the kind of things that I've got to put my wax in. I've got some little fancy jars, I've got some glassware that I think initially had candles in them, and what I've got is I've just got a selection of sort of like vintage little teacups. They're not very big, sorry about the lighting, it's not great. So these are the kind of things I've got to put them in. And I also have, you want your candle wax to be measured at 175. So I've got a you can't see for the light, but I've got a thing that tells me the temperature. So I'm just going to get my double boiler organised and be back with you in a minute. Now, as well as having a temperature scale, you need a pan with a little bit of water in it. You need a metal bowl because you're going to make a double boiler. So that's going to go in there like that to melt your wax. I'm going to be doing mine in 500 gram batches. So this is 500 grams. Now the ratio of wax to this would be 50. The ratio of fragrance oil would be 50 grams of fragrance oil to 500 grams. It's 10%, I think, but that's how I work it. I do it in 500 batches, and I weigh out 50 grams of scent. So I've got coconut, I've got, what's this? I've got rose, 2 lots of rose and coconut, and I'm using wood waxes, wood wicks. There's something wrong with my mouth today. So wood wicks, and you'll see me putting them in. And my wax is soy wax. So what we're going to start by doing is just popping the wax into the double boiler and start getting that melted, and while that's melting we'll do our wicks. So the wax is in the metal bowl with the water in it, and I've turned my cooker on to 3. So that's a sort of medium-ish heat to get it going. You don't want it going too fast and boiling, spurting everywhere, and you want to kind of keep it controlled. So that's what's happening so far. These wood wicks, they make a nice crackly sound, and they come with these little metal things that you just slide the wick into the top of it like that, and then you just place them at the bottom of your candles. Now if you're using something bigger, like I've got this Wedgwood bowl, you'd put more than 1 wick in it, maybe 3 little wicks. You can trim them down once your candle's in them, but this is how I do it. I mean, candle makers out there are probably freaking out. But it's just for my home. I don't plan to sell them. It's just home fragrance for me. So I like to line up everything that I'm going to pour at once. Have it everything in a nice big long line. I won't get nearly all it out. I won't get anything like all of these done with the amount of wax I've boiled. But once I've boiled one lot, I'll boil another. Now what I also do is I put a little bit of, I dip it in some of the melted wax, and I stick my little metal thing to the bottom of the cup so that it doesn't move. Some people use hot glue guns, some people use commercially. If you're making these commercially, people have special stickers, but I just glue them down with a little bit of glue so that they're stuck in there. Sorry, not glue, a little bit of hot wax, which I just get from the pan. I just dip my wick and my little wet metal thing in just enough to cover the bottom and just position it where I think is the centre. Now some of these, obviously, if they're a wider dish, they have more wicks. Smaller ones, just 1 wick. And then some of the bigger ones, although the circumference isn't big, I've put a thicker wood wick in these, and this one here's got 2, and these little ones here I've just got little ones. Now we can trim these down. Now these are ready to use, they don't need to be soaked in anything. I buy these from Amazon all the time, these little wood wicks, and they're perfect. They come in various different sizes, so you should be able to make lots for your home. It really is a more economical way than buying a candle every few days if you want to scent your home. So I'm just about to measure out my 50 grams of my my scented oil, and we'll see where we go then. We'll see how the wax is getting on then. So I've just tested my wax, and it's just at about 75, so it's optimal. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put it in a plastic jug that I use to water my plants in. It's just an ordinary sort of jug, it's nothing exciting. I'm going to put it in there, and I've already, try not to move so fast, measured out my candle oil just in a cleaned out jam jar.
Thanks for watching this really quick tutorial today. Here's the last shot of them all poured and ready to use.
Will be all poured in.
If you've liked this video today, please feel free to share it, subscribe, and I'll see you again in another video. Thanks for taking the time out of your day to watch it.